I'm here today on May the 30th, 2010 in a very special place in the local region of Ribadedeva, which is located in the north of Asturias. And I wanted to show you an interesting brochure here. It means La Huella Indiana, which means the traces of the Indianos. Now, who are the Indianos? Indianos are actually people that emigrated from Asturias. That's the building that I'm in right now. It's actually beautiful. It's called Quinta Guadalupe, right downtown Colombres. And so the Indianos were Asturianos, people from Asturias that emigrated from here in the late 1800s and early 20th century to places like Mexico, Cuba, Argentina. And the people that actually made it were called Indianos because they came back, they were very successful, they made lots of money. And these are all some of the buildings that they actually built. They built phenomenal mansions. Right here in town they actually built the church, they built the cemetery, and they built something else, algo más. La iglesia, el cementerio.
Alumbrado público.
Oh yeah, they actually came back to Colombres and they put in place the water supply, electricity, and they built some gorgeous, gorgeous mansions. So I'm going to embark on a little walk through town shortly. But before I do that, look at this gorgeous architecture that they built here. Now the people that came back without money, the immigrants, las personas que no tuvieron éxito en Sudamérica, ¿cómo se llaman?
Los llamaban, una forma de llamarlos era los de la maleta al agua.
Okay, the people with the suitcases full of water, which is quite an interesting term, but I just wanted to show you this brochure very briefly. This is going to be my walk through Ribadedeva, but I wanted to show you the museum here. It's just a gorgeous location here. This room, for example, is dedicated to the Asturian Museum of Tampa, Florida. So you can see some of the accessories and items that were owned by Asturian immigrants to Florida. Some of the old suitcases. Now here would be some images of the Asturian immigrants that went to the United States. It shows here $25 in gold coin. What is this here? Delegación del Centro Asturiano de La Habana. Oh, this was actually a delegation of the Centro Asturiano of Havana. And Havana actually formed an Asturian center in Florida in 1956. The Asturian Center in Havana itself, after the revolution, actually was not maintained, but they had an Asturian center as well. For me, the topic of immigration is a very, very interesting topic, maybe a little bit through a personal connection. I myself am an immigrant in Canada who immigrated in 1986 from the European country of Austria. So although, of course, my circumstances were much more comfortable than any of the people that immigrated in the 1800s, I can relate to the fate of the immigrants. And being located in Toronto, of course, see here would be a picture of some Asturians. It says, La juventud es entusiasta del Centro Asturiano de Tampa. Only 26 years after the foundation of the center, the majority of the young people on the image who were born in Cuba or in Tampa still practice their Asturian spirit. So a lot of people actually still celebrate their Asturian heritage. What I was saying, being located in Toronto, immigration is still a current topic in Canada. I think we receive about 200,000 immigrants from all over the world. And it's very interesting for me to see the other side, a museum of emigration and not immigration. And you see everything very nicely documented here with images of people that immigrated from Asturias to places like Havana and Tampa. And this was some of their lifestyle. Asturiano Sanatorio. They actually even created a sanatorium. So it's very, very interesting, and obviously this villa here was created by, I'm going to have to get the information again from the lady, ¿Cómo se llamó, señora? Señora, ¿cómo se llamó? No quiere estar en la cámara, ¿no? ¿Cómo se llamó el hombre mexicano que regresó aquí?
El dueño de esa casa. Íñigo Noriega Lasso.
Ajá. Íñigo Noriega Lasso. So he was the owner of this beautiful villa here, who built it. ¿Cuándo construyó?
Desde 1906 esta casa.
Okay, so this house was built in 1906 and it's just absolutely gorgeous. Let me show you another room right here. See? This, where is it now? Right here. Fundación Archivo de Indianos, Museo de la Emigración in Colombres, Asturias. Let me give you a brief view here. Oh my God, this is a phenomenal building. Wow. You can see the wealth that was brought back from many of the immigrants. Let me come back to you in another clip. I'm going to pick up the brochure again so I can give you a little bit more information about this place. But it's truly a fascinating place here, the Museum of Emigration in Colombres in Asturias.